If you're not giving me an A, give me an F. You giving me the worst grade in the world, worse than an F, is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does. Compared
That
to
don't even look like coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
the white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good.
That does look good.
That's my coffee.
It does look good.
If I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they said you probably look. He said you probably do
cheat.
cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comfort of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Elite's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil and the devil was fucking up here.
Here he goes. Here he goes.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to
On the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kenny? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kenny. I like Kenny. But Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch and give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody. Even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top, they profess that he's straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. The least about JayZ.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one.
That's I did. I started.
Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
Y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one-night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one-night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk as fuck or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Hey people. Hey people. What's going on? What is up? What is going on? How are you today? Hello, everyone. So glad to be here today. It is Saturday, and that means it is time to be silly. Do all the things that we do on Saturday. Go ahead, grab a drink, you could grab a drink too. Grab some coffee, grab a drink, grab a snack. Sit down, tell the kids go outside and play or go in the room and play video games while we sit here and enjoy Silly Saturday. How y'all doing this morning? Give me a good shondo in the chat. Let me know how y'all are doing today. So yeah, give me a good shondo in the chat so that I can know that y'all are doing well. What is going on with this shirt? Is that a shirt? It is a split. How does that split get in this shirt? Because when I put it, whatever, it's gonna be there. Just call me holy moly. Anyway, but we are we got a great show planned for you today. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna learn. We're gonna be a little debaucherous. Of course, palate cleansers are on deck for you. Never fear. Palate cleansers are here. And we'll do what we do and get out of here and let y'all be about the rest of y'all day. Go ahead and like the video, share it out, put it on your social medias. Let the people know that we are here this morning. It is happening. Can I get one of the hall monitors, one of the mods to go in the mod squad and members only chat? I'll actually just do it in the members only chat and let them know that we are live for Silly Saturday. And to get up in here, let me say hi to y'all as y'all are coming in. Tracy, our hall monitor, she is here. She has her hall monitor sash ready to hand out essays. Tracy, our time today is going to be 12:10. 12:10 is the late bell. At 12:11, maybe they're getting these good essays, okay? 12:10 is the late bell. At 12:11, they're going to get this good. It's the weekend, so we only doing an 1,800 word essay, okay? Just 1,800 words. We ain't gonna do no 3,000 today. We ain't gonna do 5,000. We'll be nice, and we'll give an 1,800 word essay. But 12:10 is the late bell, just so we know. So, hey, Bilo Didi, what's going on, boo? Looking good in that picture. Hey, MBN, my love, thank you. I did get your Cash App the other day. Thank you so much. And I think you sent it out after I didn't see it till after I was off. So thank you so much, my love. Appreciate that. Hey, Amber, what's good, boo? Shondo. There you go. There go my boo right there. Hey, Cam. Say boo. Hey, Volvo, what's good, Cookie? What's good? Hey, Montrez. Hey, everybody, as y'all come in. Y'all going on in and sit down. Let me taste the coffee. See how the coffee tastes this morning. Oh boy. See how this coffee tastes this morning. Hold on. Ooh, coffee is extra good today. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta save that. Ooh, gotta save that. That's good coffee. That is good coffee. We got some. Listen, we're gonna have a great time today. Y'all gonna laugh today. Y'all gonna have a good time today. We're gonna have some sugar spice too now, but a good time shall be had by all. Hey, Abby, what's good? You say no notifications, child. What's good, boo? What's good, sis? Glad to have you in here. Hey, Mr. Pisces, you still on the birthday? You still celebrating your birthday? You still on the birthday kick? I ain't mad at it because I have a whole birthday season. What's good, sir? All right. Don't get none of that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it mixes with. Ooh, I don't like the way it mixes with my chicken wings. Oh boy. Anyway, sugar is bad for you. We saw what it did to the man when he called those girls the N-word. Anyway, so I ain't gonna belabor the issue. You know what I'm saying? We already almost 10 minutes in, and we got to go ahead and get started. Y'all got things to do. Y'all come over here waiting for me to go ahead and get this party started. Let's get this party started right now. Let's get this party started with me. Okay, let's do it. So let's get this party started. Let's go ahead. We ain't gonna wait no longer. We tried to wait a little bit for the people to come in, and we ain't gonna wait no longer. We're gonna go ahead and get the party started. Let me take this overlay down so y'all can see all of the things. All right, we are here. It's time for our ABCs. The ABC. I feel like this needs to be a lot closer. All right, there we go. Here we go. Hey, Janae Boo. Janae, are you in the members only chat? I don't know if you're. Let me know if you're in the members only chat, Janae. Want to make sure. I know MBN, you made it into the members only chat. I hope y'all are enjoying the members only chat. Listen, if you're not a member, and you're not in the member, you need to become a member so you can get in the members only chat. If you are a member and not in the members only chat, make sure that you send me a DM on Instagram so I can add you to the members only chat. Listen, they be clowning in there. I'm just saying, if y'all think we have a good time here on Saturday, they be clowning 7 days a week, damn near all day long. If you need a if you at work and you need a work release, some laughs and everything, join the membership. You'll be added to the members only chat on Instagram, and you'll see that these people are crazy. Okay, crazy. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Hashtag ABC. Hashtag ABC. A bitch can't. Okay, a bitch can't. Ciao. Listen, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this, Tracy, because the way y'all was laughing at the people in the wheelchairs yesterday. Well, we always start like this with the ABCs. The ABC. See, Mr. Pisces, if you would come to class on time, you would know we always start with the ABCs. Always start with the ABCs. Hashtag ABC. A bitch came. And for those of you new around here, let me let me help people out because we do have people that are new. Welcome, new people. We love you all. We're glad you're here. Have a seat, sit down, watch, laugh, holler, scream, roll on the floor. Hey, Willie, what's good, Willie? Have a good time. What is ABC? I'm glad you asked. That's our hashtag ABC, which stands for a bitch can't. These are headlines that we saw perusing through the internet and said, nope, don't have the energy to deal with it. Nope, can't do it, won't do it. My life is not set up like that. I do not have the bandwidth to deal with the fuck shit and fuckery that is in this headline. So, without further ado, it's time for our ABC segment. A bitch came. I read this and said, nope, nope. I mean, isn't this something that you learn really early on? Like, that's one of the first things you learn. If you're somebody who likes eating everything bagels as much as I do, you know poppy seeds, or if you eat poppy seeds bagels, bitch, you finna fail a drug test. That's the first thing you know. Even if you didn't, if you watch Game of Thrones, what did they give to people when they got sick? Milk of the poppy, because poppy seeds do shit to your whole insides too. Oh dear God. But mama is she says her civil rights were violated. I'm just not doing this. I'm not gonna do this with her. I just can't. I read this headline and I said, you know what, a bitch just came. Nope. No God. No Lord. Suing and all. Mama is suing and all. You know this is a very litigious society. Baby, I don't have this type of energy. Moving on because a bitch came. You see this right here? I don't know what in the Rachel Dolezal y'all have going on here, but hashtag ABC. A bitch just can't. I'm not doing this with Larsa. Nope. Nope. Not even going down this road. Nope. I can't do it. Won't do it. Will not entertain her fuck shit and fuckery. Going on over there in the corner with Rachel. Rachel Dolezal, y'all can go on over there and have a whole powwow, a whole kickback, whatever y'all want to do. I'm over here. I can't. I told y'all, hashtag ABC. This is the ABC segment because I just can't. I give her to y'all. I give her to you all. Hey, Bovis Nicole, what's going on, boo? Yet another story that I'm not doing. Not doing this with y'all. Nope. You say you finally kid free for spring break. I know that's right. I know that is right. Yeah, I'm not doing this. If you want to listen, sir, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I don't know what Chris Brown gave her. They say the man said he broke up with her just because of a lap dance. I don't know. I don't know. When you saw her go on stage, did you not know what was about to happen? I'm not doing this. Nope, 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 nope. Moving forward. This right here, I really don't have the energy for. I don't have time. Mama says she's closing down her OnlyFans. She's saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost and a mighty burning fire. She's coming to a church near you to sit on the front pew with a short mini skirt and no drawers on. I don't have energy for this. I don't have energy for her. I don't. I'm not doing it. Listen, both is Nicole. I see. I know you're rooting for. Many people are rooting for her. I don't care. I don't have the energy for her or her mammy, Tokyo Tony. Nope, don't have the energy. Y'all got it. Abby, if you still in the what's good, little baby? Abby, if you still in the bushes, she'll be at your church on Sunday with a short mini skirt and no drawers on, waiting for y'all on the front pew, legs wide open. She says she gonna join the praise team, Abby. She gonna join the praise team with y'all, Abby. She'll be right at your church, joining the praise team. I'm not doing this with this woman. I'm not. I don't have these. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength. I just really don't have the strength. Is it, this what we're doing today? There's a whole lot of people who need to be not wide open spaces. And now I'm gonna have that song by the Dixie Skanks in my head all day. Wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new. That song gonna be stuck in my head all day now. But there's a whole ton of people who I could think about that need to be saved, baptized, filled with the Holy Spirit and the mighty burning fire. And I probably would care about. She ain't one of them. She ain't one of them. She's not. Nope. Get the prayer cloths ready, baby. She need a whole lot more than a prayer cloth, honey. Child. Not moving on because a bitch can't. All right, in the dossier today is quite packed. Some days we be like, the dossier is not that packed. No, today the dossier is quite packed. We got a lot of stories to get through, y'all. So we're going to do the best we can to get through all of the stories in the dossier as best we can. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I forgot to do one thing. But yeah, we got quite a few things to go over today from that's in the dossier. All right, in the dossier. We start off with Lil Nas X and his abs and his lips and his chocolatey goodness that is the melanin on his skin. Oh, Jesus. The things I would do with that young man. God. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a moment. Well, happy birthday to you, Amber. Everybody give Amber a happy birthday. A shondo in the chat to Amber. Tell her happy birthday and wish her, a great day. Make sure you have a few extra shots for those of us who won't be having shots today. So Yeah. Hold on. Mm. Ooh, that's good. So, I almost said Trey Songz, God. Lil Nas X is in the news. Why? Because when he was in Brazil at a performance in Brazil, he thought it was a good idea to tweet out the following: "Where do the gays be in Africa? I want to come there." Sounds harmless enough. However, this was the day after the country of Uganda decided to make it punishable by death, even if you identified as LGBTQ plus, much less participated in any acts deemed LGBTQ plus. And so Twitter then immediately pounced and began to drag him with reckless abandon. I don't blame them. It was very insensitive because the news of the law that was that made it through Parliament in Uganda, went pretty quickly. Like that was on a lot of major, blogs and mainstream media and so forth. So it's not like that's not something that was widely spread and known. And for him to come out with that the day after seemed really insensitive because people started tweeting at him like, because he said, where do the gays be at? And people was like in hiding because they don't want to die and they don't need you outing them so that they could possibly face the death penalty. They're over here fighting for their lives. That's where they be at, fighting for their own lives. They were dragging him with reckless abandon. The thing about it is, and there was a lot of outrage over the law in Uganda. But the thing about it is this: look at this map. This map shows you how many countries, all of the countries that's in that salmon or peach color, all of those countries, it's illegal to be gay. It's illegal to be LGBTQ plus. Excuse me, in those countries, in many of those countries, is punishable by either life in prison or death. Only the countries in dark green is it okay? Is it legal for you to be gay? Where you are, punished. The ones in light green, the ones in light green are the ones where it's not criminal. They've never particularly criminalized it. But the ones in dark green, those are the ones where it's illegal to be gay. And the fact that we have to say that it's illegal to be gay, meaning it's illegal to live your life and not be subjected to life in prison or death, is unimaginable. But it came off real insensitive for him to be, making that statement at that time. They're dragging him. I don't blame them. Drag on, drag on. Yeah, because one exactly, little baby. One person tweeted out, "Read the room." They were like, "Bitch, read the room." JayZ is in the news. He is. Forbes magazine says that his net worth has almost doubled. Last year, he was worth 1.4 billion. This year, he's worth 2.5 billion. Almost double his net worth last year. They're saying that most of it came because he sold. He won a lawsuit where he had majority own stake in the Dossier liquor, and he tried to sell off his shares to Bacardi, who's the company that makes it. Bacardi lowballed him at 500 million. He then said, "Oh, really? Nah, that don't sound right, bruh. Open up them open up those books. Open up bring them accountants forward." They want to do that. So he took them to court. He won. And so in addition to the 500 million they had already paid him, they had to pay him an additional 750 million because they did lowball him. So because of that and some other business ventures that he's been very successful, and he is now worth 2.5 billion. Now, that's his net worth. That ain't including the money that he gets by being married to Beyonce Skank, because she has her own money. I think Beyonce, how much is Beyonce? I think Beyonce's worth like 400 something million. Let's look that up real fast. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't keep up with all things Beyonce Skank, but Beyonce is about 500 million according to things that I'm seeing 500. It's always various different estimates, but I'm seeing anywhere between 450 and 500 million is what Beyond Skank is worth. So add that to what he's worth, you're talking $3 billion. Now the problem is going to come in for you, JayZ, baby. If y'all ever get divorced, I hope you have an ironclad prenuptial agreement. I hope it's ironclad, because baby, if y'all get divorced, Beyond Skank and the kids are gonna take you to the cleaners. Please be clear. And we know he done cheated on her left, right, and sideways already, but she done decided to stay. I guess when your husband is a part of the Three Comma Club, that allows you to look past some of his infidelities, or many of his infidelities. Because if all you told me about is one, I'm gonna venture to guess that it's probably about 5 or 6. If you told us about one Beyond Skank, it's probably about 5 or 6 or even more than that you know about. I'm just saying. Anyway, but I'm glad that a black man is, making his way and making it big, somebody who came out of nothing and did what he had to do and became something. I just want him to cut that hair. I really do. But I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it. Rihanna is in the news. So she had someone that rode up on her house and decided that it was a good idea to roll up on her because he was going to propose to her, and because he wanted to marry Rihanna, because you just going, the man came all the way from South Carolina to California to propose to her. I'm guessing he had bought a ring and all and everything. I don't know. But what I do know is, I mean, you really thought that someone who she's never met in her life, was going to get a chance at marrying her? Like, I'm trying to understand that. Like, there is some deranged people out here. That's serious mental illness right there. Do you hear me? That's a serious case of mental illness, because there's no way in hell you thought that this was gonna, that a sane person, hey, oh, Xavier, you came in right under the gun, Xavier, right under the gun. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. The late bell is at 12:10. Hall monitors the door. Late bell will be at 12:10. Just saying. I don't know what the ring looked like. They ain't show us a picture of the ring. They just said the man rolled up to her house, to her compound, because she's a member of the Three Comma Club as well. And when you're a member of the Three Comma Club, you got a whole compound. Okay, you have estates. So at the Rihanna Robin Fenty estates, you have security detail 24 hours a day. So security called the police. The police came, said, well, we'll make him leave, but he has not broken the law yet, so we'll just have him leave. But it's nothing we can do to him. He has not broken the law. Mind you, this comes after, it was a few years back where that man rolled up in her house. She wasn't home, but the man broke in her house. Child. Well, I'm glad that they caught the man before he got in. I'm glad they caught the man before he got on the compound. But I assume that now that she's a member of the Three Comma Club, I mean, back in 2018, I don't think she wasn't a member of the Three Comma Club back then when she when the man broke in her house. Now she's a member of the Three Comma Club. So she could afford to have, security details and so forth. Now, if you had the right security detail, police would have never been called. They would have handled that dude. And by the time police found him, he would have been calling the police, not y'all calling the police on him. That's when you got the right security detail. Child, I don't know. What I do know is, what's her husband's name? Is that ASAP Rocky? She's her boyfriend or a baby daddy. That's the baby daddy, right? ASAP Rocky, I think. Anyway, what is he doing? Where are you at? Child. Hey, look at Yana. Yana say, you ain't gonna get me, L Teddy. I've been here since the ABCs and I've been driving to work. You is not gonna get me. I was here on time before the late bell. Do not play with me. I see you, Yana. Hey, boo, what's going on? Yana say, no, you won't get me today. I won't be getting this good ass say. Oh, he's her fiance and he's on trial for murder. Boyfriend, fiance, same thing. Ciao. But yeah, they say the cops swarmed the woman's house. Like, when Rihanna called, it's, all points of bulletin. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody comes. And baby, they swarmed the house and they was like, what's going on? Oh, this man came and said he wanted to marry Rihanna. Baby, it's no crime here. Why did you bother us? Okay, well, we're leaving. Sir, you got to go. Please go, because y'all bothering us. We got other things to be doing right now in the great state of California. So we'll see. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas. Now, the Sweet 16 was going on there Thursday and Friday. They had the Sweet 16s there. And on and the UConn men's basketball team arrived there on Tuesday because they had a game on Thursday for the Sweet 16 in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. March Madness, brackets, all of that stuff. So they get to the hotel and they go to these good rooms. Baby, they say it's dirt, vomit, and even worse all over the hotel rooms. Now, here's my question. They eventually had to move them to another high level hotel. This is not looking good for the Luxor. But my question is this. If you are telling me that there is vomit all over the hotel room, what is even worse? What is that? Like, on the pantheon of horrible things you want to find in your hotel room, what qualifies as even worse than vomit? Because vomit is up there. Like, vomit is way up there. And anything worse than vomit, you're probably going fecal matter. You're probably going ejaculate. You're probably going, some woman had an extra heavy flow and didn't clean it up. Like, there's not a whole lot that's going to surpass vomit being found. I'm just saying. Vomit. Below Didi, you say rats and roaches, child. Now, if they got rats and roaches, then they got a whole nother problem. That's a whole nother issue. Like, right, Tracy, blood. Somebody took his shit and smeared it all over the bed. Right, like, where do we go? And how does housekeeping leave the room? How do y'all give them room keys? Because before they assign you a room, they have to make sure that that room is clean. Like, housekeeping did their job, went through there, changed the sheets, and, gave you the new, single-use toiletries or whatever. So housekeeping told you this room was clean, And they roll up in here, and this had to be several rooms because you're talking about the players and the coaches. So I'm like, what the hell y'all got going on? I wish you know how much hotel rooms down to the Luxor costs? Child. Now, when you go to a hotel room, you envision that if you put a black light to anything, there's going to be semen all over the place. You just have to know that. I got an aunt that bring her own sheets and bedding when she goes to any hotel. Baby, she go through every room and she starts cleaning like she's housekeeper. Mama goes through every room and says, don't put nothing down, don't touch nothing. Hold on, let me clean this. She's also the aunt that whenever we go to a restaurant, she asks them for a boiling cup of boiling water so she could take all our silverware and dump all our silverware in the cup of boiling water. She's just one of those, germaphobes like that. But I'm just saying, that whole even worse part, when you can't even tell us what the even worse is, I just wanted to know, hey, E. Starkey, you popped out of the bushes at 12:11. Hey, boo, what's going on? Hall monitors, hall monitors, hall monitors. Monitor the door. E. Starkey, you know you my boo girl. You know I love you. Child. Child. The housekeeping lady see that BS on the floor and said hashtag ABC a bitch cake and called out. I know that's right. She said she looked hashtag ABC a bitch cake. Nope. Call it out. Check it out today. Child. Anyway, whenever I hear or say the word housekeeping, you know what I think about? I think about that episode of Family Guy where Peter found out he was Mexican and or born in Mexico, and then he went and got the job down to the hotel, and he barged in on the people. He called you not housekeeping, housekeeping, go away, housekeeping. I clean, and then he busted the room. I clean. They having sex. I join. Lady looked at him. No. Housekeeping? Okay, so they let him go ahead and clean. I love that episode. Housekeeping. Housekeeping? A mess. Just a mess. But I just want, listen, when I read the story and I saw that it said, and even more, my brain said, ooh. So this is worse than vomit? Ew. Okay. Get those ropes red wrapped off and get to good. E. Starkey, I can't wait till season 2 as well, because then they really go. It's a lot more. They could really go to town on season 2. I'm not sure if they started filming yet for season 2, but I can't wait for it. So y'all, did y'all hear about this story right here? So the woman you see there is Kawana Brown. I'm not Brown, Kawana Jenkins, okay? Now, Kawana Jenkins was a correctional officer down there to down to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. She was a detention officer down there to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. And so she's on video, and this is a video that was taken using a phone that the inmates had and wasn't supposed to have. So it's contraband, okay? So you got a cell phone that you've allowed the inmates to have illegally. And in addition to allowing them to have this cell phone illegally, you allow them to take or video you laying on your back them shoving a digit down your throat, yeah, a finger down your throat so you could suck it to emulate you sucking dick. Now, if you're gonna go this far and break this many rules and put your job in jeopardy, baby, you might as well go ahead for the full gusto. Baby, you should have just told him whip it out and let me go to town. Because if I know I'm gonna get fired, at least let me get fired for something that I need to get fired for. It ain't gonna be no bullshit. Let me go ahead and pull it out. Let me go ahead and go to town and get it in. Baby, might as well pull down my pants and draw and back it up on you too. Might as well get my nut out of it too. I mean, I'm just saying. No, that's what I'm saying. That's the inmate's digit. He shoved a digit in her mouth. She starts sucking on his digit like she's sucking meat. And I think he posted it on social media. And so she's been fired. Now listen, I'm not going out like this. If I'm going out like this, baby, I'm finna get mine. I bet you he. Now I would bet you he's ugly. Sorry about that, y'all. Now I bet you he is ugly as sin. Ugly as sin. You got your uniform on, badge and everything all out. Over a finger? A finger? Girl, I wish. A finger? Girl, that can't do nothing for me. Girl, why are we here? Girl. Baby, she done got over a dozen charges. Listen to this. She got charges for improper sexual behavior with an inmate, improper sexual conduct by an employee or agent, 5 counts. That's 2 counts of that. 5 counts of violation of oath by a public officer, 2 counts of reckless conduct, 2 counts of cruelty to inmates, and 1 count of giving an inmate a prohibited item without authorization. How is this sexual contact? Baby, you shoving a digit in my mouth ain't sexual contact. But I guess since we here, I guess you just gonna tack on anything you want. I'm just saying. But I would venture to guess that bitch probably ugly as hell. It's something in the water down to Fulton County. If it is, that means trouble for me because I think I'm in Fulton County, child. Girl. And this coffee was made with water out of Fulton County. Oh God. It's extra good though. That might be dangerous. Child, a woman was sucking a digit. Just saying. I'm just saying, filleting a digit is now a sexual crime. That is sex. You putting your finger in someone's mouth is now considered sex. Just want you to know that. I'm just saying. They said she was higher than Cooter Brown. Child. I keep telling y'all, Cooter Brown. Cooter Brown had to be the drunkest and highest person to ever live. Child. Girl. If you get pleasure from it, I'm not doing this with you, Xavier. Nope. Girl, I hope it was worth it, mama. I hope that digit gave you and if you go do something with a digit, have him have the same digit rub your clit or something so you can get you one off. At least get some pleasure out of it. You shoving a digit down my throat ain't doing me no good. I don't know. I mean, maybe ladies in the audience, is this a new thing? Do y'all, get off on these digits? Is that a new thing? I'm just trying to find out. So the rest of the men in society can get you off without having to flip it out. Y'all hold on 1 second. 1 second. Why is everybody bothering me today, y'all? Everybody's bothering me, God. Anyway, in other news, so Twitter has decided in their infinite wisdom that they're going to take away the verified check marks that people had before they had that Twitter Blue program that they had. So remember the old program where you had to get verified and stuff like that. Um, they're getting rid of those. And so if you didn't already have, and they're getting rid of those for everybody who doesn't have Twitter Blue. If you have Twitter Blue, you'll keep that check mark. If you don't have Twitter Blue, you get that check mark snatched. They are not here for you getting this free check mark. You can pay this good $8 a month if you're an individual, and I think it's $11 a month if you're a business. Other than that, we come in for our check mark. Find you somebody to play with. Sniped. Child, I guess. I just wanted to go through that real fast. This story is kind of so. Child, when I saw this story, I was like, "Oh, that's kind of messed up." So that man, right there, that decrepit man, is not somebody um doing cosplay as the crypt keeper. Mm-mm. That is the billionaire owner of the Porsche company. So apparently his name is Wolfgang Porsche, and his wife is coming down with a form of dementia. And now that his wife has come down with dementia, he basically is about to divorce her, not give her no money, but done moved in with the side piece and skank, who happens to be a princess, 59-year-old Princess Gabrielle of Leningen. He waited till his wife came down with the Alzheimer's. So now, well, now I don't know if it's Alzheimer's, but it's some form of dementia where she don't even know where she at or what's going on. His wife's name is Claudia, and he done filed for divorce from this woman. And and he's around here sleeping with this princess that's 59 years old, and also some other woman who's also a princess of some country somewhere that we don't know about. Child, just a mess. Mind you, I just want to know the concoction of royal honey, Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, Rhino, and hard steel that they have to mix together for him to get his dick halfway hard for these women. Like, and how jacked up is that you done ceremoniously waited till your wife was no longer in her right mind to say, "Oh yeah, it's time to divorce," so that way she can't take your billions of dollars, half of your billions of dollars. Where's her children? Do they have kids? I don't know. But what I do know is you're a horrible individual. But that's many old white men in America today. So that makes sense. I mean, he's not, I don't think he's in America, but across the country. I mean, across the world. A lot of horrible white men, old ass white men across the world. But he's a horrible person. A horrible person. First of all, the wife needs to have those billion just as payment for laying up with your decrepit ass all these years. Baby, I don't. There's a special place. They got a special place on the 6th level of hell. We're not gonna put you all the way down to the 9th level, but we got a special place in the 6th level of hell. Hey, Fran J. Fran J, are you in the members only chat? I think you are. Let me know. Members who are not in the members only chat, y'all let me know so we can add y'all. Oh yeah, he's a decrepit. And if you look at his face, you can tell he's tried to have some work done on his face. Sir, that didn't work out. The work that you had on that face, it didn't come out. You're old. You still look horrible. I'm just saying. This is y'all boy. He's down in South Florida. Now I notice all of the reports that I say that I've seen, I should say. Don't tell me what part of South Florida he's in, but he done got his ass beat down there to the gym. Was it Planet Fitness? One of the gyms down there. They rolled up in there and beat his ass and said, "We don't want no snitches in our goddamn neighborhood," and whooped his ass and kicked and stomped him. And the rest of the American collective ceremoniously applauded the people for stomping him. But now he's out here talking about, oh, well, I don't feel no need for security. I'm okay out here by myself. While his lawyers just said, we need to get the feds involved and get him some protection. And he's like, but wait a minute. How does he get protection from the federal government simply because he's white? I guess that's the white supremacy and white privilege kicking in. But anyway, nevertheless, my thing about it is, sir, you rolling around here, getting your ass beat out the frame, getting dog walked. Hey, Harold, what's good, boo? You come there in Chick-fil-A, hall monitors, please monitor the halls. Late bell was at 12:10. Please monitor the halls, hall monitors and mods. Hey, Harold, boo, we sure will take that Chick-fil-A. It's gonna be real good. Hall monitors, you know what to do. So he basically rolled up in the fetal position and got stomped down. And now he's saying he don't need no protection. He good. He's trying to be a normal person. I mean, as normal as you can do, as you can be, with face tattoos all over your face and rainbow bright hair all in your head. This really should have been in a bitch can't. This was supposed to be a hashtag ABC because I don't like this young man and I want him off my screen. Goodbye, sir. I hope they beat you down today or tomorrow. I hope you get beat down again because you the one around here all doing the most for all of these years, laughing at people, snitching on people, laughing at people while you were involved in most of this stuff, but you around here giving up everybody else so that you could use your white privilege so as to escape any of the more egregious penalties. And you laughing at the people who have to suffer those penalties and thought that this was going to go well for you. Chaboom, beat his ass down. Beat his ass down. It was probably in Miami, but in some parts of Broward, if he was up in the Pompano area, if he was over in the Lauderhill area, we call that Lauder Hood. But if he was in the Lauderhill area or in the Pompano area, there's some places in those areas where you don't want to fuck off. They will let you know. Child. Oh, he was in Palm Beach County? Yeah. Child, if you, well, child. The only part of maybe it might have been like in Delray. If you in parts of like Delray and stuff like that, they'll give you. You'll have to get some answers there too. But I don't feel bad for him. Bleed on, honey. Bleed on. In the great state of Utah, Utah has become the first state to pass laws not outright banning social media, but putting heavy restrictions on social media platforms for minors. Excuse me. And there were two, and this is there were two laws that were signed, and they're intended to restrict social media use by minors, and it requires parental permission for anyone under 18 to use such platforms as Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. These two bills also makes it easier to sue social media companies for damages. Let me see. I had a list of the wait, where's it at? I had a list of the parameters of it. I know one of the parameters is there's a curfew for social media for minors in that state. There is a curfew unless it's 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. unless the parents um, um, unless by consent of the parent they could be on after that. I mean between those hours. Um, what else? It prohibits social media companies from displaying certain ads to minors, showing minor accounts in search results, collecting information about minors, targeting or suggesting content to minors, or knowingly integrating addictive technologies into social media apps by minors. Now, in order for a minor to create an account, it has to be approved by the parents. I'm not sure how that's going to happen or the process by which this is going to take place, but that's what they're hoping to see happen. This is supposed to take place starting March 1st, 2024. So they got a year to figure it out. These people are trying to take over your lives. And you know what we say around here, the first state gets away with it, it's going to start sweeping the country. You know they've been trying to ban TikTok for a while. So if you're in the state of Utah, this is happening. Now, let's be clear. A teenage boy is like a crackhead. They gonna find a way to make it happen. Just like a crackhead is gonna find a way to get some crack, a teenage boy will get on social media and find him whatever he wants to find. A teenage girl is going to have her voice heard on social media. Teenagers cannot be stopped. You know, they're like zombies in the zombie apocalypse. There's nothing that can get in the way of them getting to what they want to get to, which is their social media. You think you passing this law is going to stop them? Listen, we've all lived under draconian laws in our own households growing up. And guess what we did as teenagers? Broke every rule that our parents created. Did we not? We broke every single rule our parents created. Girl, a mess, a whole mess. Anyway, we're gonna see how this gonna go. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So, good news. This is absolutely good news. So here is the good news. The teacher strike ended, but they came. Child, we don't believe you really be. We don't believe you really be. Really be. This is the update. This is a great update. So we had the teacher strike in LA, and yesterday they came to an agreement. Now, listen, between the and Karen Bass, the mayor, got involved in the two sides. Here's the agreement. Let me tell y'all what happened here. Listen to this. The district agreed to a series of retroactive pay increases in July and January that will collectively increase pay by about 30%. The minimum wage for workers will be set at $22.52, which is higher than that of the city of Los Angeles and California as a whole. The district is providing a $1,000 bonus to any employees who were working for the district during the 2020-21 academic year to recognize the adverse circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic. The district will also provide health care benefits for employees working at least 4 hours per day and their qualified dependents, and invest $3 million in a new educational and professional development fund for union members, according to statements. Just that alone, listen, let me help you understand something. The strike worked because the fact that they gave them all of that, and I would venture to tell you they probably could have given them more, but that's a part of the whole give and take and negotiation. The minimum wage there now is $22.52. This worked. Say what you want to say. These people went on strike for 3 days, crippled the city, and brought Alberto Cavallo and the second largest school district in this country to its knees. Shout out to the people and to the education system down there, to the great state of California, in the city of angels. You know, I'm happy. I am elated for them. What I hope happens now is, because if they could give that amount of money to the workers, how much money are they not giving the teachers? It's time for a whole nother strike. Shut the bitch down again. Listen, I'm happy for them and their unions, and hopefully this is a good, this is something that we want to see spread around the country. But I want to see them go on strike again so they can get the starting salary for teachers there at about 60 to 65 grand. That would be great as well. Child, when I read this yesterday, I said, hell the fuck yeah. That's some good shit right there. I love it when shit comes together the right way. I am pleased to report on this. Me and Really B will probably report on this more on the next Teacher Project 2.0 and break this down a little bit more for you. But we are more than happy about this happening. It worked. These people said enough is enough. And I think what made it so much more impactful was the fact that the teachers joined in with them. $22 may not be shit, but that's more than the minimum wage of the whole state of California and Los Angeles. And if that's the minimum wage, they still have to pay them to scale. Hell, I don't know anywhere in the country where the minimum wage is $22.52. So while that may not be shit, that ain't nothing to scoff at. Because let me see how much $22.52. How much per year is $22.52 hourly? So if you are making $22.52 an hour at 40 hours a week, that's that is $45,000 per year. That's $45,000 per year. The teacher's starting salary is $45,000. I think it's like either $40,000 or $45,000 a year. Yeah, it's about. I just went to the salary calculator. That's it says $45,040 per year. I mean, and this is for anyone that's work. I mean, I'm not gonna minimize this. I'm going to celebrate and be happy for them, because saying that the starting salary or minimum wage is $45K ain't nothing to laugh at, scoff at. That's actually really good. I don't know anywhere in the country where minimum wage in an industry is $45K. Right. I'm not going to scoff at it. That is going a long way. And that's coming in. Now, that's why I said, if that's the starting salary for anybody, meaning you work at security, clerical, cafeteria work, these are bus drivers, these are for the support staff. Now it's time for them to raise the wages of the faculty, because if support staff is starting at 45, then faculty needs to be starting at least at 65, 70. I'm just being honest, because these people are degreed. Anyway, We are applauding them. This is not a moment to be like, well, at least they ain't get this. Nope, we are very happy because it worked. These are people coming, and that's double what they were making before. They were saying that people were making as little as about $12 an hour or $25 an hour. Meaning, if anybody raised your salary by $20,000, I don't even care if you're making $80,000 to $90,000 right now. $20,000 is a significant raise. I ain't mad at it. Get y'all money. They're also getting insurance, and for a lot of support staff, they don't qualify for medical insurance unless they work a certain amount of hours. Now, even if all you need is to work 4 hours and you will qualify for insurance along with your dependents, I ain't mad at it. They gave to these people. They went from making $12 an hour to making $22.52. That ain't nothing to scoff at. And they're over here arguing about raising minimum wage to only 15. Now we're talking about 22. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Get y'all money. I am proud of them. What I was going to say earlier is, in a lot of these situations, unfortunately, a lot of the teachers don't go to bat for some of these support staff and individuals that are not in an instructional role. So them trying to strike or ask for more money doesn't carry as much teeth and as much weight because they don't have the full force of the faculty and the staff and there for the strike. In this case, everybody came together for it and coalesced on this particular idea. So all of the instructional staff, as faculty as well as the support staff, came together and they had a strike. They crippled the city and they got what they needed. That is now, I'm not going to say that's not a living wage. That's a living wage. It is. Can it be more? It can always be more. We're always going to ask for more. But when you're talking about in terms of negotiating and compromising, I'm telling you, when you go to negotiations, this is unheard of. Having that much given, that large of an increase, yeah, that's unheard of in wage negotiations. Unheard of. You'd never get that. No, this is unheard of, which speaks to the impact of that strike. It's unheard of. So kudos to them. All right. In good news, Gladys Knight was honored, and she was given, let me get the right name of this medal. They have so many medals that they give. She was given the National Medal of Arts from President Joe Biden. We know she's already received the Kennedy Center honor, and she was given this National Medal of Arts, one of the highest awards you can get as an American citizen in the field in the arts. So kudos and shout out to her. We love Gladys Knight. Mama been singing and for over 50 years. Her voice actually still holds up quite a great deal. This is that was great to see and hear. She got on her pink representing. I think she's an AKA. I believe Gladys Knight is the AKA. I'm almost certain she's an AKA, representing her sorority and everything. Looking good for her age. How old is Gladys Knight? She got to be either in her 80s or close to her 80s. She almost there now. She got to be at least late 70s. All right, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, it is now time for your Sugar Spike segment.
That I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So love now, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And who shall ever believe
Major sugar spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. It's our sugar spike segment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Let's see what we got in the sugar spike segment. So Afro Man, famed singer of the song Because I Got High, Because I Got High, Because I Got High, da 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 da, is being sued. This is the craziest thing in the world. So God help us all. So he is being sued by the police in the great state of Ohio because they raided his house, had no reason to raid his house, didn't find anything that they were looking for. He taped it and took footage of it. And then, mind you, they're in his house on his property with an improper raid, didn't find anything that they were looking for. And then he took footage of it. And now they're mad because he used that footage for his own videos. He made some video, I think 2 videos based and used the footage of them breaking in his house. And now they're mad and want to sue him. They're suing him for damages. They're suing him for damages. Mind you, they broke into his house and broke up his stuff and tore up his house. Didn't find anything. No warrant, no nothing. And he filmed it. And the footage he used for music videos is 2 music videos, actually. And now the state of Ohio is suing him for damages. Because they were like, we don't need you making no money off of me. You were in this man's house. Child. A mess. Each officer is seeking $25,000 per 4 counts. A mess. A mess. A mess. It might be, little baby, but you know this is America. They don't care about that. The officers are saying that they have been subject to death threats and have been unable to perform their duties properly. The police officer alleged that Afro Man's actions were willful, wanton, malicious, and done with conscious or reckless disregard, and claimed that they have been subject to ridicule by the public. This is what y'all got going on in these yet to be United States of America. Girl, that lemon pound cake, what is funny as hell? That is funny as hell. You gotta go watch the videos. I think one is called lemon pound cake. The other one was, what's the other one? See if they name the other. I don't think they named the songs or the videos in this articles. Shit. But I've seen both of them, and they're so funny. They don't list it here, but this is the whole mess. We'll keep you posted on this. A mess. A mess. So, in more news of sugar spiky moments, there's a black woman who had she bought some land in North Carolina, and on that land she bought some school buses, put the school buses on that land, and turned the school buses into a mobile hair service. So, but the buses didn't like drive around anywhere. They just kind of stayed on that land, and you would go there, get on the school bus. They would do your hair, and you can get off and go on. It was like her, she had this, idea of doing um hair on the school bus. Well, some white people in that neighborhood wasn't here for it. They said, we don't want no parts of this. We don't want you in our neighborhood. Why are you here? And they burglarized and vandalized her buses, tore up the buses, spray painted racial epithets all over it, bust the windows out of it, tore up the equipment and stuff on the buses and everything. It was a mess. This is in the great state of North Carolina. And it's in one of those areas in what you will call a sundown town. One of the neighbors asked her, quote, "Why are you guys here? Are y'all looking for shade?" Told her boyfriend, "You lost the boy." So, based on the things that are coming out of these people's mouths, this is one of those racist sundown towns where they're like, this ain't your area. Some of the things that also happened across the street, the house across the street, after she established her business on that land, there was a house across the street, and they immediately put a Confederate flag in their front yard. The Confederate flag was never there before. They also painted swastikas all over the school buses. They he started yelling out, "Get them fucking buses off my lawn." And it just goes on and on and on. They got they spray painted on the school buses, "Bitch, fuck you," N-word, this. It's just a mess. Everything you can imagine, it's all there. So she's pretty much gotten out of Dodge for her own safety and the safety of the people who work there and things. She's from Charlotte, and so she's going back to Charlotte. She has a GoFundMe that's already raised over $100,000 so that she can reestablish her business. But they basically did the job. They did exactly what they were trying to do, which is to run her out of town. Which is unfortunate. The sad part is the most that they would face in North Carolina is just a class 1 misdemeanor. That's the most they would face. We'll keep you posted. Never to be left out of the news cycle, governor death sentence is in the news. So here's why he's in the news now. The NAACP put a travel advisory out for the state of Florida a couple days ago, saying that, listen, we do not, Florida's NAACP chapter met in Orlando on Saturday, and its members unanimously voted to urge the organization's national board to issue the travel, advisory, because of Ron DeSantis's insensitivity when it comes to issues facing people of color. So Ron DeSantis on Thursday said, "What a joke. Yeah, we'll see how effective that is. Our country, it goes through all these. We get involved in these stupid fights. This is a stunt to try to do that. It's a pure stunt. And fine if you want to waste your time on a stunt." Basically, what he's saying is, I don't give a shit if you give a travel advisory for the state of Florida. It's not going to work. He's basically said, you're a joke. This is not going to work. People are still going to come here anyway. And he may be right. And it's not going to be until people stop going to Florida and stop, hey, Sharice, and stop patronizing businesses in Florida that they'll start to feel the impact. Otherwise, he's going to do like he's doing now. Pay it no mind. They'd love to believe that black dollars don't mean a lot, but our dollars do mean a lot. Black people, the black dollar is worth billions of dollars every year. I want to say one of the estimates I said it could be up almost to $1 trillion that black people spend a year. I mean, exactly, little baby. Spring break, they was down there in full effect. South Beach ain't losing no money. Disney ain't losing no money. Busch Gardens over in Tampa ain't losing no money. All of those beaches in the Panhandle, in areas like Destin and Fort Walton Beach and stuff like that, they ain't losing no money. So that's why he's looking like, girl, I don't care. Y'all giving the travel advice? Okay, girl. We'll see how this. You're a joke. That's basically what he said. Child. Moving on. And more, I told y'all the dossier was packed today. And that's why I don't have a lot of time to flush out a lot of these stories, because we have a packed dossier today. We almost an hour and a half in and we still on sugar spikes, a packed dossier today. So this fucktard right here. So let me pull this story up. Let me pull this story up. Where are you at? Oh, okay. This is in the great state of Wisconsin. This man right here, his name is William McDonald of West Allis, Wisconsin. He's facing up to 11 years after he was convicted in prison, after he was convicted of crimes where he tried to threaten this black family and get them to move out of his neighborhood. He was going around, he would slash their tires. He was busting the windows out of their car, like his name was Jasmine Sullivan. Okay. And he would post racist messages. That's one of the messages right there that he posted on these people's car and things like that. He was doing all kinds of nefarious stuff to this black family. So much so, the black family, the husband and wife, they moved there, and because they were afraid of the violence that would happen, they didn't allow their kids to sleep there. So they would have their kids sleep with a relative every night, and this went on for months. And this man threatened them and told them that he would cause physical harm to them if they did not move out. They would wake up every morning to slash tires. They would have windows busted out. They literally, which, as you can imagine, cost them thousands of dollars just because this man didn't want them to live in the area. This is 2023, not 1923. 2023, not 1923. He was convicted, and he didn't just do this to one family. He did this to multiple families. Anytime black people would move in the area, he would do. He was a terrorist. His reign of terror would begin, and so he's been convicted of. I'm not sure if it's of hate crimes but he's been convicted, and he faces up to 11 years in prison. Great state of Wisconsin. Y'all's boy, Kevin McCarthy, he has him and the Republicans of the House of Representatives, excuse me, Freudian slip there, have passed what they call the Parents' Bill of Rights. Now, the shit don't have an Ice Cube's chance of making it through the damn Senate. So it's basically photo op and basically something to say, oh well, we did that when you really did nothing because it's not going to go anywhere because it's not going to make it through the Senate. But you know, if you need something to be happy about, we'll let you, honey. You know, I ain't gonna stop you from celebrating. But they passed what they call this Parents' Bill of Rights. Um, Let me break down some of the stuff that's in this for you because it's a whole mess. Right, MBN. Let's hope our brothers in the penitentiary take care of him. So here are a couple things that it does. It increases transparency in school curriculum, meaning that um, 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 and that was one of the bill's main focus, which was to make lesson plans and school curriculum more accessible to parents. But they've always been accessible to parents. So that was a bulletless gun there because they've always been accessible to parents. It dictates notification to parents of schools' transgender student policies. So the parents have always had access to the school's policy on transgender students. That's never been hidden. It also requires that schools reveal accommodations made for LGBTQ students. The Bill of Rights not only talks about notification of general policies around transgender students, but other children who identify as LGBTQ. So you're even allowed to be notified about other students who identify as LGBTQ. The bill also says that parents are to be notified if a school employee or contractor changes a child's preferred name or pronouns in the classroom. A parent must be notified, and many of these things were already in place. These things were already in place. They're trying to grandstand on these things and put out these dog whistles, for the rabid dogs out there. It's go read it. It's a bunch of fuck shit. A bunch of fuck shit. They're gaslighting their rabid base, throwing out dog whistles, gaslighting their rabid base so that they can feel like they did something when this does nothing. Everything that they're talking about they want to do was already in place. I'm not going to spend my time on these people. I'm not going to do this. Y'all, it's time. I love the video breakdown. Oh my God, the video breakdown. Oh my God. I was laughing at the video breakdown. Y'all ready? All right, let's do it. Y'all ready for the video breakdown? Let's hit it. Video breakdown of the week. Here you go.
Oh, why would y'all not go? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm not gonna no, you're not. Fuck, you shit like a fucking puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna go to mom's bathroom to help you. Yeah. I'm trying. It's already coming out. Oh my God, why would y'all lock both? Ooh, it's coming out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. God damn it. Stop. Go. No. No.
Now the other girl was complaining that she wasn't gonna make it, the one that was waiting behind her, but the girl with the keys ended up not making it. Girl, did she really just start peeing right there and then fell in the pee? Girl, I can't do this with y'all. Listen, now I'm gonna tell you. Everybody has had those stories. It's probably in your 20s. You got a story like that. Baby, y'all had to have a night, had to got drunk as fuck. Y'all get in the car. Everybody got to pee. You like, I can't hold it. They like, oh, we almost there. We round the corner. Baby, you get there and round the corner, and your body says, listen, boo, that alcohol has affected your bladder. If you don't know, alcohol does shrink the bladder temporarily while you are consuming alcohol. So your bladder like, girl, I don't have nothing else to give. Your internal and external urinary sphincters are like, girl, we did all the best we can. Baby, this shit is coming. And girl, ceremoniously, that shit started coming out. Baby, you like, oh, well, it's too late. Baby, the way mama, but she stood there, bent over and pee. So I thought maybe she was good, girl. You'll clean up later. But then you trip and fall in the pee. Girl, one more time for our video.
Oh, why would y'all not go? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm about to kill her. But not. Oh my God. Fuck, this shit like a fucking puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna go to mom's bathroom to help you. Yeah. I'm trying. It's already coming out. Oh my God, why would y'all not go? Ooh, it's coming out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Stop. Go. No. Go.
It's the fall for me every time. Listen, girl. Cause soon as the girl behind her said, I can't hold it no more. I can't hold it no more. It's coming. It's coming. Girl, mama, the girl in the front body just triggered and said, well, I guess yours coming too, honey. But here's the other part. This is where it doesn't pay off to have 14 locks on your door. Cause mama looked like she had the janitor key set from the school. You know how the janitor have 45 keys or the key ring. Mama had like 45 keys. Mama had to go through like 45 different locks. Baby, that body, baby, you should have just did like old girl say, baby, I'm just gonna have to pee in these good bushes tonight. They just gonna have to see me tonight. Cause baby, this ain't going down like this. Cause you see how she was like, I'm gonna go to mama bathroom and you can go to the other bathroom. Girl. I mean, I know she was a pissy mess. Oh, but you thought it ended there? Oh no. I feel like the infomercial guy. But wait, there's more. Today in Silly Saturday, we have a video daily double. You get 2 for the price of 1. Not 1 video breakdown, but 2. Hold your horses for our second video breakdown.
Do you not have any clothes?
Why did you want to give me some?
I would like to give you some if you don't have any clothes.
Okay, well, I'll be happy to take those. What brand is that?
What brand?
Correct, the clothes.
You want a brand?
You said you had clothes to give me, so what, yeah. I would like some clothes that have, yeah, because I'm not homeless, so I would like clothes with a brand. I wear brand name clothes.
Okay, so what kind of brands do you like?
I don't know. What brands do you wear?
I wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Okay, well, I'll take whatever you would like to spend.
Okay, what brands do you know, though?
I know many of the brands, okay? So.
What do y'all have going on? What and everything that is holy do y'all have going on? Jesus, keep me near the cross. There's a precious fountain, free to all. The healing streams flows from Calvary's mountains in the cross, in the cross. Be my glory ever, till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. Because I got to do whole hymnals because of what y'all got going on in these streets today. Did you see this man wiping up? Now, not to be noted, every time dude wiped and looked at it, it came out clean. Applause to you, sir. Applause to you. But of note, in the background is people running like there's nothing to see here. If I'm running and I'm looking in the distance and somebody's squatting and wiping, I am probably looking mortified. You got cars just driving by, people running, doing their morning or afternoon jog as if there's nothing to be here. Mind you, Roscoe is over here, pants at his ankles, wiping whatever he's wiping from up the crack of his ass. One more time.
Do you not have any clothes?
Why, did you want to give me some?
I would like to give you some if you don't have any clothes.
Okay, well, I'll be happy to take those. What brand is that?
What brand?
Correct, the clothes.
You want a brand?
You said you had clothes to give me, so I would like some clothes that have a gap because I'm not homeless. So I would like clothes with a brand. I wear brand name clothes.
Okay, so what kind of brands do you like?
I don't know. What brands do you wear?
I wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Okay, well, I'll take whatever you would like to spend.
Okay, what brands do you know, though?
I know many of the brands, okay? So...
Did y'all see the assortment of bags and things that he has? Was it wrong of the man to assume that he was homeless? Like, I don't think he was wrong. There's so much wrong here. That one piece of paper towel that he was using, or napkin or toilet tissue, remarkably just kept being white. That's the part that gets me, because bro was wiping for dear life, wiping like his life depended on it. It came out white. He was ready. He was ready. I don't know if he uses dry wet dry or wet dry wet. Bruh, it looked like he's using dry dry dry. Y'all know we had a whole breakdown of wet dry wet or dry wet dry, which one you use. This is a lot going on. I told y'all this was a lot going on this week in the video breakdown. That was our video breakdown for the week. I hope you enjoyed the video breakdown of the week. One more time, put a 27 in the chat if we need either one of those one more time. Put a 27 in the chat and which one, the first one or the second one, if you need it again. MBN say she is shooketh. But it's the people in the background just frolicking along, going along for the daily jog. Nothing to see here. Just some guy, pants around his ankles, wiping for all of his life. Just a mess. We going back to the first one? The first one? Harold says go back to the first one. Tracy says she see the people in the back. Why? Yeah, I'm gonna do both of them. We'll do the first one, then the second one. Then that's it. The first one is the first one.
Oh, why would y'all not vote? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna no, you're not. Fuck, you shit like a fucking puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna go to mom's bathroom to help you. Yeah. I'm trying. It's already coming out. Oh my God! Why would y'all like boom? It's coming out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my God. Stop. Go. No.
She hadn't had too much fun. But Tracy, I'm finna play the second one. Keep watching the background and watch the people jogging in the background.
Do you not have any clothes?
Why did you want to give me some?
I would like to give you some if you don't have any clothes.
Okay, well, I'll be happy to take those. What brand is that?
What brand?
Correct, the clothes.
You want a brand?
You said you had clothes to give me, so
Yeah.
I would like some clothes that have a yeah, because I'm not homeless, so I would like clothes with a brand. I wear brand name clothes.
Okay, so what kind of brands do you like?
I don't know, what brands do you wear?
I wear Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
Okay, well, I'll take whatever you would like to spend. That's
Okay,
fine.
what brands do you know though?
I know many of the brands, okay? So
A complete and utter mess. A mess. That was our video breakdown of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. Oh, it's time for end the year. Guesses for what year you think we're doing this year. What's the year this year? What is the year? While y'all are doing that, give me a second. All right, I'm back. So we got a lot of guesses for end the year. Somebody is actually correct. Somebody, we did 1981 last week. I think it was last week we did 81, Tracy, but somebody is right. So this week's end the year is 1974. The year was 1974. I don't know if we did 2000 yet. Anyway, the year's 1974. Let's talk about it. That is the year that former president, well, I can't think of this man's name. Nixon, Richard Nixon. Jesus, my mind had a brain fart. Richard Nixon had to resign over the Watergate scandal. There was a whole big situation. There was a whole televised hearing before the House Judiciary Committee about him being impeached and so forth, where a beautiful and eloquent speech was done by freshman Representative Barbara Jordan, who was a freshman representative at that time. One, if you've never seen the Barbara Jordan speech during the Watergate hearings, you need to go hear about it. And the fact that she said that her faith in the Constitution is whole. Wonderful. One of the greatest speeches. I actually, when I was in the classroom, used to teach that speech, and we used to do a rhetorical analysis on that speech itself. But yes, Watergate, resignations, all of those good things. We had the Rumble in the Jungle, Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman in the motherland. I think it was in Zaire. In the motherland, the Rumble in the Jungle. Very famous fight back then. Most of us were not around. My good big sis really be, she was like 25 years old at the time, baby. She was in her prime then, honey. In 1974, my sis was in her prime. She was getting it, bitch. Getting it, boo. So, Stephen King wrote his famed novel Carrie. He was just 26 years old and wrote his famed novel Carrie. It was published in 1974. You never seen George Foreman as a young man? Go look, Harold. There are a lot of videos of George Foreman when he was young and a young boxer in his prime back in the 70s. The Sears Tower in Chicago became the world's tallest building in 1974. It opened and became the world's tallest building in 1974. These are the top grossing films of 1974. Blazing Saddles is so funny. To this day, I laugh at Blazing Saddles. If you've never seen Blazing Saddles, it's a funny movie. I'm not going to lie. Now, some of it we can't do in today's time, and some of the humor we can't do today. But if you go watch, it was, I still find it funny to this day. Blazing Saddles. The Godfather Part 2 came out. I think that's the Life and Times of Grizzly Adams. I think that's what that is. So interesting list. Here is the top 50 or so songs according to Billboard that year. The Way We Were by Barbara Streisand by the Babs. She has the number one. Benny and the Jets is number 9, and you know Benny and the Jets is a jam. You hear me? Dancing Machine by the Jackson 5. You know, these are some good songs, actually. Stylistics, You Make Me Feel Brand New. Listen, Stylistics is still to this day one of my favorite groups of all time. Love the Stylistics. They can do no wrong for me. So, but yeah, I do like that when you look at this Billboard Top 100 list, they have both black artists and white artists on here. So that's good. That's good to see. However, because it's 1974, I had to give you the list of urban songs. The top urban songs of that year. That's what they used to call it, the urban charts back there. Bobby Womack, Looking for a Love. Roberta Flack, Feel Like Making Love. Gladys Knight, Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. Yeah. It's a good list right here. This is a good list. Barry White, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe. You know, back in 1974, Barry White was real big in 74. 74? Yeah. Tell Me Something Good by Shaka Khan and Rufus. This is, you know, I wasn't even born or thought about back then. Aretha Franklin, Till You Come Back to Me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap on your door. Tap on you. This is a good list right here. A great Living for the City. Stevie Wonder. This is a great list. Hollywood Swinging by Kool and the Gang. This was a great list. A lot of good music back then. Blue Magic Sideshow. Listen, as a child, when my parents, my grandparents used to play this music, I used to think that Blue Magic Sideshow was the Stylistics singing, because they sound so much like the Stylistics. Come to find out, the lead singer for Blue Magic is, I think, first cousins with the lead singer from the Stylistics, and that's why they sound so much alike. But sideshow, let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. That was my shit. That was my shit. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. You know, my grandparents, they used to play this stuff like it was going out of style. They ain't play around. But they was playing this back, you know, when I was growing up in the late 80s, child. Well after this stuff came out. All right. So now it's time. Listen, Johnny Taylor and Bobby Womack, they don't make them like that no more. Especially not Bobby Womack. My favorite song by Bobby Womack is still Across 110th Street. I'm just saying. And now it's time for our palate cleansers. Y'all know it's almost that time. Almost time for us to get out of here. So it's time for our palate cleansers. So let's cleanse our palates before we get out of here. Tracy, is your boo thing sitting there? Tell your boo thing if he ain't there, it's time for him to come. We got some palate cleansers for him too. We got some of the lady pieces for him too. So he can come, take a seat, and enjoy our palate cleansers. You know what? I did try to for this week's palate cleansers, I did try to not go. Oh, I said I'm just gonna pick some regular schmegular people. They ain't gotta be overly fine and chiseled, just regular people who I might give the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Just regular schmegular. Palate cleansers. Oh, I'm on the living room TV today. The living room TV. She's pretty. I love that smile. You see them hips, baby. You see them hips. Just regular schmegular people today. Last week I had a lot of dark skin guys. It looks like this week I got a lot of light skin menses at least. I could do some things with that. Oh, that's a lot going on, young lady, with that tattoo and all. That's a lot going on, young lady. That is a lot going on. Ain't nobody tell you to put all that out there like that. Got all that hanging out there like that, young lady. Cute G-string though. Okay, just regular schmegular people who I might see and give the time of day. Yeah, we got some high yellows in here today. Today is the day. Last week was the day of all our highly melanated dark chocolate. Today is the day of the high yellows. It looks like. Oh, what you trying to show me? What is you trying to show me? You ain't that cute in the face, though. Nice body. You ain't that cute in the face. You here for the regular degulars? You say you here for it today, Harold? Cha. Oh. Oh. Nice little high yellow. Oh. You got some sand down there. You need some help wiping that sand off? A lot of sand down there on the bottom of your butt cheeks. You need some help wiping that off? I mean, I can't help you. I got a few people that I can call to help you out with that. I really can't help you out with it. But I know some people that'll be willing to help you out with that. I can help him though. I'd help. I'll help him out. Oh, I'll help him out. He look like he need help pulling his pants up because there's a lot going on up front. Oh, there's a lot going on up front, so he may need some. I'll help him get that together. Oh, y'all always asking for a man with some great. There you go. For those of you all who likes your man seasoned, There you go. We got something for everybody. You like your man seasoned. There you go. Don't say L Teddy 27 ain't look out for you. He look like he on his way to a good sex party where you need a mask on because you don't know if they're gonna be filming or not. So I got this good mask on, and we finna go in and get it in, honey. Get it in. Cha. Ooh. Cha. We are being inclusive. We've been very inclusive for the last few silly Saturdays. Don't say that we weren't looking for. Nah, I'm not inclusive of the white people. I'm sorry. Now, if you're looking for me to be inclusive of the white people, you're going to keep looking because we're not doing that. We don't do people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, okay? Right? Her mask give you PTSD? Child. Now, when I saw this girl's picture, I was like, is that a fat cat or is that something else? I had to look real hard. I don't know if that's a fat cat or if that's something else. I don't know. I ain't want to ask. So I said, I'm going to just put it up there anyway. Now, she says it's just a fat cat, but you know, I'm just saying. I had to look real hard. Oh, chat. Yeah, let's go play tennis. I'm a very good tennis player, by the way. Oh, yes. What we reading? Is that the Book of Darkness? Is that the Book of Darkness you holding for me? It looks like a big book. You can handle big things, huh? Are you taking this shirt on or off, sir? Because look at them thighs. Look at them thighs. You can crack walnuts with those thighs. I just want to know, is he taking the shirt on or off? Mm-hmm. I do some things with him. I eat off his abs, eat right off his stomach. Right off his stomach. Hey, now that's just regular schmegular. Hey, boo, we can go hang out. Let you hold me in your arms. Oh, regular schmegular. That's nice right there. That's nice. I need somebody to go do his hair. You need to come sit in the middle of my legs so you can I can braid your hair. I mean, I don't really know how to braid hair, but I can play like I know how to do it. I mean, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I can learn. Hey, that's a cute little outfit right there, boo. That's cute. You got all oiled up, baby oil and stuff all over her. Just saying. Just saying. Just regular schmegular. Oh. 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 Jesus. Mm. Now that right there is thickness. They call him thickness. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, boo, why the camera can't go a little lower though? Just need that camera to go a little lower so I can know what's going on. Jesus. This is a lot of palate cleansers, L Teddy. What are you doing? There's a lot going on with these palate cleansers. There's a lot. Yeah. She cute. She looked like she might have had some work on them titties, but if she did, beautiful work done. Beautiful work. Cha. Hey, regular schmegular. Oh. Oh. Mama said, oh yeah, you about to see all of this today. All of it today. That red is sitting. That red is sitting and it is sickening, honey. She did that with the shades and the lipstick and the nails. She did that. I'm here for it. You did that. You did that. Beautiful. Hmm. And that's the last of them on our regular schmegular day. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed us here today for Silly Saturday. You know, this is what we do on Saturdays. We have a good time. We do what we do. And then we let you go about your good Saturday. Listen, y'all, it has been great here, being here with y'all today. I got some things to do. I'm about to get off here. Listen, y'all, if you ever want to donate to the platform, you could do that here. At this is the Cash App in the way. No, not it's the wrong one. This is the Cash App in the way to donate to the channel. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself here. Um, and we about to get out of here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and they are much appreciated. Y'all are some phenomenal people. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me on this good Saturday. And I am so eternally grateful. I'm grateful for all of the kind words and kind things that you all do. Members, y'all know we'll be in the members only chat today, clowning like we always do. So just be ready. We're going to clown like always. So, those of you all who are members, make sure you are active in the members only chat like only we can be active. But had a great time, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Um, Shondo's around the room. Shondo's in and about the chat. I think that's all for today, y'all. I think we're about to get up out of here. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. And we're going to get out of here. We are out of here. Out of here.